While some ponder trimming the Christmas tree, Netflix is playing Santa with a wealth of cinematic goodies this weekend. The streaming service has a triple feature for you. Benedict Cumberbatch plays a rather vile cowboy in director Jane Campion's new Western drama. Michael Urie stars in an LGBTQ holiday comedy, and Modern Family alum Julie Bowen is a grandma to a tween girl in a punk-fueled coming-of-age film. And if you want a break from the Yuletide cheer, AMC is offering up a Christmas horror dramedy with Keira Knightley and Matthew Good facing the end of the world. Hey, race a guide to new movies that'll satisfy every cinematic taste. Power of the Dog. Kirsten Dunst wanted to play a really strong woman. Cumberbatch is an ornery cuss, but also completely entrancing in Campion's sprawling period film that tackles toxic machismo. In 1925 Montana, Phil Cumberbatch and George Jesse Plemons are ranch-owning brothers who keep a certain peace. Though it shifts to an uncomfortable place when George marries a widow named Rose. Kirsten Dunst. Phil makes her life a living hell, leading Rose to become a closet alcoholic, but takes her shy son Peter Cody Smith McPhee under his wing. Campion creates a dynamic drama with these four personalities and one heck of an ending. Where to watch, in theaters and on Netflix. Review: Benedict Cumberbatch stuns as a cruel cowboy in Jane Campion's Power of the Dog. In the new rom-com, Peter Urie is a gay man tired of his family bugging him about bringing home a boyfriend for Christmas. So he makes a deal with his best friend Nick Philemon Chambers to pretend to be his partner for this year's festivities at the New Hampshire homestead. The plot twists when Peter's mom, Kathy Najimy, sets her son up with her trainer, Luke McFarlane, and various shenanigans. All lead to a predictable but still heartwarming Hallmark finish. Where to watch, Netflix. Set in late 1999 on the eve of Y2K. The kid-friendly story stars Gemma Brooke Allen as Beverly, a 12-year-old who never knew her parents since they died when she was very young. Beverly finds a mixtape of punk songs they made, but when her Walkman eats the tape, she goes on a hunt to find the retro tunes in order to understand her mom and dad better. Her musical journey finds her making new pals, befriending a surly record store owner, Nick Thune, and deepening the bond with the grandma Bowen, who raised her. Where to watch, Netflix. Director Jonas Poe Rasmussen ingeniously uses hand-drawn animation to tell the emotional refugee story of Amin, an Afghan man getting ready to marry his husband. Amin has kept his history a secret for 20 years and finally tells of his dangerous journey escaping war-torn Kabul as a child, involving dealings with human traffickers and a white-knuckle voyage via ship, before winding up in Denmark. The animation brings the true story to life in an innovative way, especially with such a gripping narrative that'll leave you moved. Where to watch, in theaters. Knightley and Good star as a British couple with children who invite old college friends to a seasonal gathering. It's the last Christmas, though, because an environmental disaster is about to arrive the next day, and these folks weigh whether to take a suicide pill or meet a very gruesome end. The whopper of a doomsday premise is so bleak, but it's also got some great bits of black comedy, as everyone gets a sad last meal of a roast potato, and pettiness doesn't stop even when the end is nigh. Where to watch, in theaters and on AMC. This odd yet strangely touching drama about identity and humanity features George McKay, 1917, as a young man named Jacob who believes he's a wolf. His worried family commits him to a facility full of other people with similar animalistic behaviors. The cruel head man, aka the zookeeper, Paddy Considine, puts Jacob and the rest through a series of increasingly painful therapies, leading Jacob to plan an escape with the help of an enigmatic woman, Lily Rose Depp, who believes she's a wildcat. Where to watch, in theaters. Paul Verhoeven is infamously a button-pushing filmmaker, showgirls, anyone, so his latest effort directing a movie about a 17th century Italian lesbian nun played by Virginie Efira, with erotic dreams and visions of Jesus, seems on brand. Based on real history. The wild drama actually leans more thoughtful than sacrilegious in a narrative juggling sex, power, and faith where the title character grows close to an abused new member, Daphne Petachia, of the sisterhood and draws the ire of the Reverend Mother, Charlotte Rampling. Where to watch? In theaters.